Hi, I'm Darby Schlosser, and welcome to the first Stage Door Scoop of 2025. Just like the years come and go, so do Broadway shows, and unfortunately, this show's amazing run is coming to a close this week. When you like something a lot, you tend to go back to it. Well, that's kind of the theme for today's episode, going back. This is my third time seeing this show, because I liked it so much the first two times, I had to see it one more time before it closes. Whoa! Look at my clothes! It's almost like I traveled back in time. Crazy. Well, the clothing hints for today are the retro jacket and the vest. Getting the show yet? I wish we could go back to the summertime a little bit, but unfortunately we don't have any way to do that. And also, now that I think about it, for the purpose of today's episode, I don't really want to, because there's some pretty cool things happening in winter. I mean, it's pretty nice out for a winter day today, and we're heading into the Winter Garden Theater to see Back to the Future. I'm so excited. Now let's get back in line to go back in time. Our first guest is Nate Hackman, who is Biff. He's hilarious and terrifying all at once, but in real life he's a very nice guy, so now I'm not scared. First question. Okay. If you could travel to any time like Marty does in the show, when would you go to, and why?
That's a good question, and I've been asked this question before, and I'll tell you the truth. What it really depends on is a hot shower. As long as there's a hot shower, I'm okay. If there's no showers, I don't want to be there.
That's very fair. The show is closing, which is devastating, but it's bittersweet too, because there's a ton of amazing memories that come with it. So what's a very happy memory that you will take with you after this?
Okay, so one of my favorite moments in the show is when everybody else is on stage and I'm backstage, and I'm there with the DeLorean before it's about to appear with Doc in it. And so I get to have a little quasi-religious moment, just me and the actual star of the show, the time machine. That's my favorite, every night.
The DeLorean, no spoilers, but at the end,
it's spectacular.
Crazy. So, getting that time with that special object is very important. And last but certainly not least, since this is Stage Door Scoop, which is why I'm interviewing you with an ice cream scoop, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Orange sherbet. No sweat.
We've never gotten that before, but it's so good. It's so good.
She's right there.
She knows. Shout out, Mom. Shout out, Mom.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. This is so fun.
Thank you.
Now we have the incredible Leanna Hunt, who plays Lorraine Baines. She's incredible. I have a few quick questions, if that's okay. So first one, if you could time travel, what time would you go back to and why?
Ooh, I want to go back to the 90s when I was a kid. I want to go back to, the 90s, pre-cell phones, like VHS. I want to go back there.
Childhood's always the best. Second question, since the show is sadly closing, but it's very bittersweet too, what is a happy memory that you will take with you after that really sticks out?
So many. Probably opening night. It was my first time opening a show on Broadway with an original cast, and we did a big circle up before the show, and it was just like the best night ever.
For sure. And last but certainly not least, since this is Stage Door Scoop, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh, chocolate. Specifically, Ben & Jerry's Fish Food, which is like chocolate, marshmallow, caramel, chocolate.
So good. If you haven't tried that, you need to. Thank you so much. Now we've got the TikTok famous JJ Neiman, who's beyond amazing in the show. So I have a quick question for you, if it's okay. One, if you could time travel yourself, what time would you go back to?
Oh my gosh, I feel like I would go to the 90s. I'd witness my own birth. No, I'm kidding. I would want to just experience that time period. I feel like it was like a fun time to be alive, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Second question, since the show is sadly closing,
yes,
but it's bittersweet too, what's a happy memory that you will take with you?
Oh my gosh, I was thinking today about all the bits backstage and all the things that you just do in passing when you pass people and all of those kinds of moments, and there's way too many to even say right now, but I find myself just having those moments and already missing the people that I get to share those with. So I will leave, here with all of that, and thankfully we have documented so much of it, but gonna leave with that forever. And also flying in the car upside down is really cool too. I will leave here with that, always remembering that.
Oh yeah, that's such an important part of the show, because it's just magical.
Yeah.
You literally witness the magic of theater.
Yeah.
And last but certainly not least, what is your favorite ice cream flavor, since this is Stage Door Scoop?
Ooh, mint chocolate chip. My fave.
A classic. Always.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. This is so fun.
Yay, thank you.
Here we are with Joshua Kenneth Allen Johnson, who is so amazing. And is it okay if I ask you a few questions really quick?
Right ahead.
First question, if you could time travel to any time, when would you go to?
I would go to the Jonas Brothers year 3000. Not much has changed, but apparently they live underwater, so that's where I'd want to go.
Would love to see that world. Jonas Brothers, want to get on a vlog?
Right.
For sure, yes. Second question, it's super sad that this show is closing, but there's also a bunch of memories, super happy memories that come with leaving the show that you take on with you. So what's one very special memory that you'll take with you?
Honestly, this building has been such a beautiful space. I mean, very rarely do you get to open something, have an amazing, what are we on, 18, 19-month run of it, and see it on its closing night as well. And so just to see the revolving door of family members that have come through, that has been the best part of all of this. Like, we're all struggling to make like our Instagram posts about closing, and I can't even sum up what this experience has been in photos. So just having that and the friends I've made along the way and the family that I have now, and so that's the most exciting part about doing this.
Your cast becomes your family, and
They
it's
do indeed.
so special. And last but certainly not least, since this is Stage Door Scoop,
Yeah?
what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
I love chocolate chip cookie dough, but it has to have the little cookie dough bites inside of it. If it doesn't have the cookie dough bites inside of it, it is not chocolate chip cookie dough. I don't want cookie dough flavor. I want cookie dough in my ice cream.
1000%. Thank you so much.
No, thanks for having me.
Of course. Here we have Evan Alexander Smith, who plays George McFly. He's hilarious and quite the savior in the end, which I love about George McFly. It's one of my favorite movies, and George is definitely one of my favorite characters. I have a few really quick questions for you, if that's okay. Number one, if you could time travel to any other time, when would you time travel to, and why?
Gosh, that'd be so hard. I mean, I kind of feel like I would like to live Marty's journey and go back and see my parents in high school. You know, like somewhere in like the 60s, maybe the 50s. Everybody has like Mad Men haircuts and cool clothes and talks really fast. Yeah.
I definitely would like to see what my parents' high school experience was like, too. Second question, it's super sad that the show is closing, but there's also tons of super happy memories that come with the show, so what's a really happy memory that you'll take with you after this?
So many, it would be impossible. I think one of my favorite memories is from the very beginning of the run when I was auditioning. I got stuck in a chair in my final callback, and Nate Hackman, who plays Biff, my bully, was there, and he pulled me out of the chair. And at first I was really embarrassed, but I think it's what got me the job. So it was like the best, worst, happy thing. Yeah, it's something that I'll always remember.
Sometimes there's little things that like seem so strange in the moment, but then it's like looking back on it, it's like, wow.
That's right.
And last but certainly not least, since this is Stage Door Scoop, which is why I have the ice cream scoop, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh, that's tough. Something with chocolate and peanut butter, probably. Like a chocolate peanut butter swirl. Or like, there was a cookie dough with peanut butter chunk ice cream growing up that I used to eat. Something like that, I think. Yeah.
I'm a huge peanut butter girly, so that is a definite favorite of mine.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
course.
You're amazing. So nice meeting you. Here we have Katie LaDuca, who is Linda McFly. So great.
Thank you.
I have a few really quick questions for you, if that's okay. One, if you could time travel to any time, when would you go to and why?
Probably the 1950s. I love the fashion and the hair and everything about the 50s. Music, everything.
We've gotten a lot of we just got that from Evan. That's so fun.
Really? That's
yes, but it's the hairstyles were
Yes.
on point, so
Yes.
for sure. Second question. I know the show is closing very sadly, but there's also a lot of happy memories that come with it too. So what's one of those that you'll take with you after?
I think when Al Roker came to our show and did a walk-on role, it was so cool to do that with him, and I've been watching him on the news forever, so that was a really special memory for me.
He's such a cool guy, so that's very special.
Yes.
And last but certainly not least, what is your favorite ice cream flavor since this is Stage Door Scoop?
Mint chocolate chip. I'm a big fan of mint chocolate chip.
Always. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Here we have Jelani Remy, who plays Mayor Goldie Wilson. So first question, if you could time travel to any time, when would you go to and why?
Oh my goodness, I think I would go back to the first day of rehearsal for Back to the Future. That's what's coming to mind, only because this beautiful journey is coming to a close tomorrow, so it's nice to relive the first day all over again.
And kind of piggybacking off that, that was kind of a perfect segue into question 2. Since this show is closing and it's bittersweet, what are some of the happy memories that you'll take with you?
Oh, I can't just take one. Every day was a happy memory. This is such a beautiful, beautiful building of people and artists, and start at the top. So we've had such a great time being a family and just having the best of times together.
For sure. And last but certainly not least, since this is Stage Door Scoop, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh my goodness, my favorite ice cream flavor right now is down at Van Leuven. They have this new banana chocolate situation that is just delicious. I think I might go get some now.
Go, and stay warm. Now we're with Erin Alcaraz, who's absolutely phenomenal in the show, and I have a few quick questions if that's okay.
Sure.
One, if you could time travel to any time, and when would you go to and why?
Oh, that is such a good question. I grew up loving I Love Lucy, and so I feel like I would want to time travel back to when I could be on that show.
For sure, classic show, always. Second question, since this show is closing and it's very bittersweet, there's still happy memories with it, so what's one of those happy memories that you'll take with you after?
Oh, well, there are a lot of happy memories. I just saw our social media just shared a video today of me talking about how I got this job, and that's a happy memory. I got to take over for a good friend of mine, Daryl Tofa, who's now over at The Outsiders. But it's always nice when you get to take over for a friend. This is my second time doing that. In a big professional production, so I just it's really fun for me to get to continue everything that he built in this show.
And last but certainly not least, since this is Stage Door Scoop, what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh, my favorite ice cream flavor. You know what? It's not even. Probably a blueberry cheesecake. Ooh. Yes, I was gonna say cookie dough, which I do love, but if there's a cheesecake ice cream flavor, then I'm gonna pick that.
I really want to try a cheesecake flavor. I don't know if I've ever tried one, but
you must.
I'm a cheesecake fan, so
yes, me too.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Of course, nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you.
Yes.
Great Scott, we miss Casey Likes and Roger Bart, but I have been lucky enough to meet Casey behind the scenes and at Stage Door for Back to the Future, and let me tell you, he is nothing short of kind, wonderful, and supportive, and I can't wait to see what he does next. I'll catch you in the next one, Casey. Roger Bart, legend. Period. And also Bob Gale's sighting, so thanks Bob for creating this masterpiece. My mom loves telling me stories from her childhood, and the one that sticks out to me for this show is the one about how she used to wait for the Good Humor truck. She would listen for the music, and as soon as it came down her street, she would go and get a coconut cream bar, which they don't make anymore, but she swears it was the best ice cream to ever exist. This show is like the coconut cream bar. It makes you remember the people and things that made you who you are. Sadly, this show is closing this Sunday, January 5th, but make sure to set your navigation for the Winter Garden or any other Broadway theater for any time this year. Help keep Broadway alive and support this amazing community of superstars. Oh shoot! We're out of time. Thanks for watching today's episode of Stage Door Scoop.